gentlemen, with another round of anime recommendations. This time diving into the fan-favorite genre, Overpowered Isekai. This genre keeps growing, and no matter how many over-the-top ideas appear, fans just keep running. For more so, without further ado, let's jump into these OP Isekai anime picks. Farming life in another world. If you're looking for a chill slice of life with a sprinkle of power fantasy and some fan service, Farming Life in Another World delivers. The protagonist builds a peaceful village using an overpowered farming tool, and of course, ends up with a harem. It's more about comfort than conflict, and sometimes that's just what you need. Mushoku, Tensei, Jobless, Reincarnation, and of course, we close the list with a classic. Mushoku Tensei is often considered the blueprint for modern isekai. It's the story of redemption, growth, love, and loss. The world building is rich, the magic is complex, and the character development is unmatched. If you haven't seen this one yet, it's a must-watch. My instant death ability is so overpowered, no exaggeration, here the protagonist can literally kill anything with a thought. He's summoned into another world with his class and instantly becomes a walking disaster. Enemies don't stand a chance, and neither do arrogant heroes. If you like OP characters with zero tolerance for nonsense, this one's a blast. Parallel World Pharmacy, an underrated gem. A modern-day pharmacist dies from overwork and is reborn into a noble family in a medieval world where medicine is reserved for the rich. He sets out to make medicine available for everyone using modern knowledge and magical chemistry. Smart, heartfelt, and refreshingly different. Possibly the greatest alchemist in this series, a guy chooses a boring power alchemy. Joke's on everyone else though, because it turns out alchemy is insanely broken. He can craft anything. Ships, swords, tools, you name it. He just wanted a quiet life. But when you can casually create world-breaking items, peace isn't so easy to find. Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Ever wondered what it would be like if a Power Ranger got Isekai? Well, here you go. The Red Ranger lands in a fantasy world and still retains his power to transform. Monsters obliterated, bosses one-punched. It's a fun, flashy mix of nostalgia and raw power. Reincarnated as an aristocrat with an appraisal skill, this one's more traditional but still hits the right notes. The protagonist gets reborn into nobility with an appraisal skill that lets him see people's talents and potential. Using that ability, he recruits the strongest allies to rebuild a crumbling territory. If you like strategy mixed with your isekai, this is a good pick.
Impressive!
Skeleton Knight in Another World, a gamer wakes up in the body of his avatar. Skeleton Knight, terrifying to others, but noble at heart. He hides his identity and helps people along the way. With solid action, a fun protagonist, and a great mix of dark fantasy and heroism, this isekai is easy to get into. The wrong way to use healing magic. This next pick is exactly what the title suggests. A guy gets summoned to a fantasy world by accident and receives healing magic. but ends up training like a soldier, using his powers in the most brutal and action-packed ways possible. Think Battlefield Medics, but anime style, with intense fights and crazy healing combos.
This is too hilarious!
Ugh, can you please not do that thing with your face?
Trapped in a dating sim? Let's kick things off with Trapped in a Dating Sim. Imagine waking up inside a dating game, except you're not the protagonist. You're just a random background character. Still, our MC decides to flip the game on its head, using both wits and mechs in a fantasy world. It's chaotic, funny, and surprisingly enjoyable. While it doesn't hit the same level as The Eminence in Shadow, it's still a solid watch for fans of underdog leads. That wraps up our list of overpowered isekai anime. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next batch of recommendations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.